What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Gear Breaker Nation, where we give excellent assessment and reviews. And in this review, we're going to be talking about the movie Circle. Now, Circle is a 2015 psychological thriller directed by Hann, and it follows this group of people who ends up waking up in this strange place and realize that one of them dies every 2 minutes, whether they try to leave or if they vote on it. And this right here is a surprisingly well-written movie. Pretty big on some of the characters. It really doesn't too much focus on one character, but I have to say, for the most part, the acting was done pretty well, and the characters are actually believable too. Certain people didn't stand out as much as others, but for those who did stand out, they did have really fleshed out personalities. It does find an interesting way to show you how these people's personalities are fleshed out and more about their backstories and things. So I thought the movie in that term was done pretty well. The directing does help to flesh out that performances and the characters, but not only that, it does a great job with the tone also. The movie has a great pace to it. You start off with not knowing what's going on, you end it with these people, you try to discover the meaning of why this situation is happening, and I like the fact that the movie does explore like what people will do to survive, the things that they will say, the conflicting ideologies, whether it's racism, bigotry, classism, sexism. It just delves so much into like the psyche. When it says that this movie is a psychological thrill, it is a psychological thing. It does take it in so many interesting and very well done ways. There are some likable characters, there's some characters you hate, and the way that the dialogue is written with the way these people are going back and forth with each other is done pretty well. Some of the negative aspects of the film are, because it has so many characters, it doesn't fully flesh out any just one character. It's mainly about the situation and the conflicting personalities. For those who like to be introduced to a main protagonist and then follow them through the majority of the film, this film really doesn't have that. Also, there is one aspect to the film that I won't spoil for you, but it's an aspect to the film that is introduced, and I feel as if the film would have been a lot better had it just kind of kept it a mystery and had not really introduced that element to it. For those of you who see the movie, you would know what I'm talking about, because it feels like the movie would have been a bit better had it not been introduced. In the end, Circle is a pretty good film. As I said, good performances, some pretty good characters. The story is written really well with some pretty cool dialogue and very, very well written psychological aspects. I definitely have to say this is one of my favorite films of 2015, and I definitely have to give Circle a 4 out of 5. This film had me on the edge of my seat, rooting for certain characters, actually feeling bad when certain characters died. This is a really good and really well-written movie. I highly recommend people go enjoy this movie. I know they will. I told at least 2 people about it, and they have thoroughly enjoyed it. So guys, in the comment section below, let me know, what did you think about this movie Circle? Did you think it was a good premise? Have you seen it? Did you like the characters? Did you like the psychological aspect of it? And what would you do in a situation like that? Remember guys, every Friday, more videos coming to you, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. And to the next edition of Gear Breaker Nation, keep those gears turning.